Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Play Metroid Prime Trilogy. I'm your host Taki Goblin, here to play one of my favorite games of all time, Metroid Prime Trilogy on the Wii. 2009 is when this game came out. I was but a child, and saved up every single penny I owned, every single penny I had, and you know, it was like during tough times, so we really didn't have enough money, but I would always ask to do chores around the house just because I really wanted this game. I knew that this game was something, and mind you, I played Metroid Prime 1, I played Prime 2, and I played Prime 3. And so when this game had finally gotten announced, I was excited. And I really wish they could HD remake it. If they ever HD remake it, I'm gonna buy whatever big copy that he can. Hopefully a scalper doesn't buy it, completely crush my dreams, because that's what happened with Metroid Dread, and I'm really pissed off about that. I'm still upset about that. I never got the Metroid Dread little big book that explains everything. Anyways, I can talk about that all that later. Alright, so let's just hop straight into it. We're going to be playing Metroid Prime 1 on Veteran. And also, does this have my save files? Real quick. So we're going to go into display real quick. I'm going to turn off the hint system because I do not need it. And with this save file, I have 15. Alrighty. So we are going to be playing Metroid Prime, the very first one, in the beginning. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Oh man, where to begin with this game? Metroid Prime 1, the game that started it all. I was literally a baby when this game came out, but from what I heard and seen, this game was but a controversial game. A lot of people were scared that Retro Studios was going to turn this into a Halo wannabe game, and oh my goodness, I can't even imagine that. That'd be so crazy. There's a lot of good things that they did. They did I don't think I can quote really any faults. This game is by the books perfect. It was everything you wanted out of a standard 2D Metroid game, but in 3D, done well. You know, it was just like Mario 64 done before. Mario 64 and what's another like 2D game to 3D where it was really good transition. Zelda, Ocarina of Time, you know, like, so, you know, Nintendo really cares about a lot of their products, but Metroid usually gets the short end of the stick. So to see this game be placed into devs that didn't seem like they knew what they were gonna be doing, like a lot of people didn't have faith in them, and for them to pull out this masterpiece, you know, it seemed like against all odds, you know, Retro Studios was really able to make a masterpiece. I can't stop gushing about it, but I'm just... Anyways, we're actually back into the game, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys know what the controls. Wii pointer, standard with this. Looking Wii pointer, control your gun. A to shoot, Z to lock on, B to jump, press minus to switch visors. This is your scan visor. This is going to be a very important tool throughout the game. This is scan anything when, like, honestly, like, this game doesn't handhold you. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it took me a long time to even get through this part of the game, because I would just roll around in a ball. You know, I would shoot the things, and I didn't know that you could shoot the doors. So just let you know, it took me about like a month until I figured out you had to shoot the doors. I'm pretty sure they tell you too. I don't really pay attention to the text, the flavor text that comes up on the screen. But I was a dumb baby. You know, I was like 6 years old when we had the GameCube, okay? Cut me some slack, alright? Anyways, our first thing that you want to scan right here is the parasite. There are 3 things you want to scan in this first little intro part of the game. One being the parasites. Second one's going to be a piece of lore, which is new to this game. And one is going to be another creature that we will encounter. But first optional thing is the map station. This is required for 100%. This is research. There are certain things that are notable. And like notable as in they kind of tell you like health is going to be a research. But this is a map station, allows us to download the map. We're able to see everything. Alrighty. Going through. Scan these. Anytime you see a little like of this symbol, scan it. And if it's red, definitely scan it. Step in the hologram to activate the elevator. Pretty simple. This little intro is just basically a little intro to get you used to the game's mechanics and how the game works and the world, and you know, the world building to get it going. That's your morph ball. Press C to enter your morph ball and you're able to go into a meter diameter. These right here, some enemies right here. These are space pirates. Scanning them actually does not give you creature data yet, but another creature you can scan here, right here, is an auto defense turret right here. Go ahead and just hit it with the missile, because missiles are lock on or heat seeking, and normally they drop missiles for you. Next, this is that piece of lore that I was talking about. Pirate data. Entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Space pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 09992.3. Zebes has fallen. All ground personnel are presumed dead, either killed by the hunter clad in metal or in the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. Our research frigate Orphean I don't know how to say that, and Vol Paragram were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Frigate Orphean is now docked at Vortex Outpost. Orphean's cargo appears to have a 100% survival rate. Metroids are healthy, but on a restricted feeding schedules due to uncertain supply status. We are ready to begin research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Security status remains at Code Blue. No signs of pursuit from the hunter. So, in terms of lore, this one piece of data can promptly sets us right after Zebes has fallen. This is after the first fall of Zebes, which is right after the very first game where Samus, you know, destroyed the pirate, or destroyed Mother Brain, and I guess pursued them, and now we're here in the Orphean, figuring out what they are, like what are they, you know, what are they researching now? But more Metroids, because the very first game, that's like just your little, that was just your objective: infiltrate Zebes, kill all their Metroids, because they're trying to use them as bioweapons. Because they're the bad guy. They're the standard antagonist of the entire series. They're the big bads, as well as the Goombas at the same time. I wouldn't even say Goombas, you know? There are the big bads. They're the Koopalings, you know? And there's Bowser and other stuff like that. You know, metaphorically speaking, not actually in the game. You know, that's all Mario. Enemies and stuff like that. Right? Alrighty. 2. Oh, shit. Another thing to scan right here. Save station. I'm gonna go ahead and not save, but it will still fill my energy up. Just because I'm in the middle of a recording, and if this recording, you know, seems to fail, or if I have to go back, I just want to be able to do that. Alrighty, let's continue on. Oh shoot. Alright, so do not let the size intimidate you. This boss fight is a pushover. Parasite Queen. This is the first, well, major boss, but it's more like a side boss at this point, because you could just, using this trick called the missile spam, and you can pretty much decimate it. And relatively easy, and bam, like that, dead in like 5 to 10 seconds. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Absolutely smoked and rolled, turned into a freaking sushi roll, ate for breakfast, and digesting it by night.
Evacuate immediately. Evacuate immediately.
Oh man. And of course the thing has to die inside the nuclear core of this dang whatever this spaceship's running on. Freaking nerd radium or whatever the heck. Alrighty. This is an absolute easy mode too. Like 6-7 minutes. Absolute. Oh wait. Oh, okay. I thought you could scan them right here. No, never mind. Easy, easy. Boom. So if you didn't scan any of the parasites before you killed the queen, don't worry, they still spawn all over here, and that's about it. One of the perks of playing the trilogy version is being able to go into Morph Ball and just Spring Ball. With the flick of the Wiimote, you just simply bounce. This is not available in GameCube version, so if you're playing along in the GameCube version, I'm sorry to say you're not going to be able to do this, but you gain so much more momentum when you do this. I mean, it's really not needed, because it's not like unless you're speedrunning, I guess you could say that this is useful, but like, there's times when you can go really fast with a spring ball through these little tubes that the camera can't even catch up. And this kind of sucks because I don't have any missiles for this, but whatever. Okay. Sorry, I'm not really commentating right now. I'm just kind of focused on trying to get out of here as fast as possible. Trying to see if I can do it in under, you know, well, I have a minute left. Whoa! I actually can't crush you, so do not worry. I always had the, like, weirdest suspicion that it would crush you, but, no, it doesn't crush you. Look, see, this is what I mean. Like, the camera can't keep up sometimes with how fast you go when you spring ball. So. And oh, man. When I was talking about Bowser, here he is. Oh, no, it's Ridley. Samus's arch nemesis. The yin to her yang. The Joker to her Batman. Ridley is he's supposed to be the leader of the Space Pirates, but in these early games, they really treated as Mother Brains the leader of the Space Pirates, you know, given that she was the final boss in Metroid, the very first Metroid. And, but, no, they finally fixed it in the remakes, the second game, you know, by making him the de facto final boss for certain games, because he is the big bad. then that's actually kind of weak. There's no way that you just hit a wall and you just lose all your abilities. Like your Mario when he gets hit by a Goomba and he loses his fire flower, and it's like that. You're stripped from all your abilities. Can't charge beam. I don't got missiles. Can't morph ball. And they really strip you down to just point and shoot. They really built you up so they can knock you down even harder. And with that, we are done with the Frigate Orpheon. We should be awarded a silver medal. So orange medals for boss fights, silver medal for events, and all the Dead Space pirates floating around in the vacuum from the explosion. We must chase after Ridley, because Ridley is obviously planning something. And this is where the game takes a dramatic shift in tone. In the beginning, it was very loud. It was slow at first, and then it slowly became, something out of Aliens. Almost kind of scary with how the empty ship and creatures in it. And now we land into a tranquil, calm planet. We're awarded with one of the most iconic songs in the Metroid franchise right here. With that, we are truly in the beginning of the game. Tutorial is done. I will save right here. Game has been saved. We will listen. To that nostalgia music. Well, in the next game, I guess we'll go ahead and explore this new planet that we had landed on of Talon 4. Thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribe for the next episode coming out soon. And I will see you guys in the next one.